Hello and welcome back. In this lesson, we will be looking at time and how to tell the time. Firstly, let's recap numbers as we will need to be able to count to at least 60 in order to tell the time. Number 1, cardinal ONE 1, 2, TWO 2, THREE 3, FOUR 4, FIVE 5, SIX 6, SEVEN 7, EIGHT 8, 9, NINE 10, TEN. So we can count from 0 to 10. But what comes next? The names of numbers follow some relatively easy patterns. With 10 to 20, most numbers have a teen in their names. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. After 20, the numbers follow another pattern. Each number is named 20, then the number of the second digit is named as it is shown. For example, 21. Let's go to 30. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. This pattern in the 20s continue for each set of 10. So again for 31 to 39 and again for 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Time on a clock is split up into three groups. Seconds, the smallest value. Minutes, then hours, largest value. There are 60 seconds in a minute. There are 60 minutes in an hour. The clock. The clock is a device in which we use in order to tell the time. It has a face and three hands. The face contains the numbers 1 to 12. These are all the hours. Each number is also considered as 5 minutes or 5 seconds. If the minute hand is at 1, then that is 5 minutes. If it is at 6, that is 30 minutes. And the hands, there are 3 hands, all different sizes. Second hand is the longest. Minute hand is smaller. Hour hand is smallest. Let's have a look at o'clock. When the minute hand reaches 12, whatever the hour hand is on, it is that o'clock. For example, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, similarly up to 11 o'clock. Past. The clock is split into two halves. The half of the clock from 12 to 6 is called past, as in past the hour. So, if the minute hand is in this half, then we work out how many minutes past the hour. Remember, for minutes, each number on the face is also considered as 5 minutes. So, if the minute hand is at 1, then that is 5 minutes. If it is at 6, that is 30 minutes. Then, if the past the hour, we say 5 minutes past or 30 minutes past. Hours. We also read the hour hand as it is, whatever number it is on. 2. The clock is split into two halves. The half of the clock from 6 to 12 is called 2, as in to the next hour. So, if the minute hand is in this half, then we work out how many minutes to the next hour. Remember, for minutes, each number on the face is also considered as 5 minutes. However, we are now looking at how many minutes to the next hour. So, if the minute hand is on 7, that is 25 minutes to. If the minute hand is on 9, then we will say 15 minutes to. If it is at 8, we will say 20 minutes to. For hours, we read whatever the next hour is. So, if the hour hand is on 5, we would read 35 minutes to 6. Now have a look at half and quarters. The clock can also be split up into 4 quarters, depending on the minute hand. If it is at 0 minutes, that is o'clock. If it is at 15 minutes past, then quarter past. If 30 minutes past, half past. 15 minutes to quarter to. Second hand. The second hand isn't used that often, as we rarely need to be that precise. However, if we do need seconds, then the second hand works in the same way as the minute hand. Each number on the face is also considered as 5 seconds. So, if the minute hand is at 1, then that is 5 seconds. If it is at 6, that is 30 seconds. Then, if the past the or, we say and 5 seconds or and 30 seconds. Remember, the second hand has to go around the face once before the minute hand moves one. The minute hand has to go around the face once before the or hands move one. Digital. We can also use digital clocks. These are commonly found on phones or computers. The digital clock is a lot easier to read. All you do is read out the numbers. Hours, ratio, minutes. 11:37, 10:15, 12:53. Digital clocks, however, might go up to 24 hours. That is because there are 24 hours in a day. If not, then the clock might have AM or PM. AM means before midday, 12 o'clock. PM means past midday, 12 o'clock.